We got the story from the Post-Millennial. Trump to return to Butler Fairgrounds, where first assassination attempt occurred for October 5th rally. And that's big news. But I do have some concerns here. I'm worried about how they're going to need a wheelbarrow for Trump's nuts to, try and get him back on stage again. This guy's testosterone, and I'm waiting for all the left to lose their mind over me saying this. I think he's got a defect. He's got hypergonadism or something. Too much testosterone. Dude, you are nearly 80. They have tried to kill you twice, and he does not stop. I'm joking and intentionally being silly, but by all means, leftists, go ahead and run with those clips. Trump's brave. This is brave, and he's confident to come back to this place. To be fair, lightning ain't going to strike twice, but this is an open field, and that water tower, whether it's there's a conspiracy theory about it or not, whether it is involved or some people think there's a guy up there. I don't know about any of that stuff. There's still a serious vantage point. Trump is going out in the open once again to the same place. I think it sends a powerful, powerful message, and I respect it.
Sum it up, it's BDE in every sense of the word. And I think also, too, he is the move over 50 Cent. I think he is literally daring all these people who have quite literally wished death upon him, continue to wish death upon him. And, you're talking about kind of this bureaucratic, dereliction of duty to protect the president. What we also saw yesterday was the DOJ, I believe, they released the letter that was talking about the bounty on his head ahead of this rally is absolutely insane. That was one of the stories where I was just like, it's becoming like you can't deny what you're seeing right now. This is I don't know. It's just negligence, but it's so negligent that I think we got to use a higher degree of language to start to describe it now. It seems like it's more than that.
What was the bounty on his head?
I think it's $150,000.
From who? What is this?
Nobody can
second
pay that.
assassination attempt.
Yeah, the second assassin put a box in some guy's house with a note in it that basically said, "World, I failed you," but he's offering up $150K to anybody else who would try and harm Trump. But ain't nobody's got that money, and it's not a real bounty.
Okay,
but Iran has that money.
Yeah, but is the presumption that this guy's going to get Iran to pay up?
I don't know.
The Iranian plot was $1 million. You don't need this guy's crackpot nonsense. So a lot of people are saying, oh, why is the DOJ putting out this information, this bounty? I'm like, because it proves Trump is under threat of assassination, and it triggered the Democrats and the Republicans coming together unanimously to give more security to Donald Trump. A bunch of people were, for real, all over Twitter were saying, with the Covenant shooter, they wouldn't release the manifesto. They're putting a target on Trump's back. And I'm like, no, they just forced Democrats to fund Trump's security detail. I think that's a good thing.
But don't you think they could have done that in a classified briefing, though, with those members of the Appropriations Committee in the House and the Senate? And
yeah, but I think I overall think the publishing of that letter by the DOJ is good for Donald Trump, and it's good for the right, and it's bad for the Democrat narrative. They're trying to push the lie. So the Quinnipiac poll that came out the other day shows that 90% of Democrats fear violence after the election. Why do Democrats fear violence? It's Antifa and leftists who are engaged in the majority of it, because the media keeps screaming in their faces that the far-right neo-Nazis are coming for them. This narrative is being turned on its head because, in fact, it's now been repeatedly liberal-aligned individuals. That guy, the second assassin, had a Biden-Harris sticker on his car, on his truck or whatever. So this is flipping that narrative. I think it's good that we're getting the transparency. Now, I think it serves the interest of the DOJ for what I don't know. I'm not going to trust them. But I say take what you can get and maximize your opportunities.